Hey everyone, welcome to 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel. Doing a video today of a Patreon package from a well-known member in the card community. You guys probably know him, but if you don't, be sure to check him out. His name is Dave Durango. Dave Durango, I call him the king of late night card collecting. He has a fantastic channel, he plays guitar, has a very active and engaged audience that follows his channel, which I always appreciate. And he will play guitar on his breaks. He breaks all sorts of different things, everything from the newer sets to obscure sets to junk wax sets to vintage sets. If you name it, he has probably broke it. If you are on his channel, one of the most entertaining channels that I watch, and so if you haven't checked him out, be sure to. So he just started a Patreon page. I think this might be the first Patreon package he has sent out, at least the first month he's done it. So what we're going to do, I did crack the box, but I haven't actually opened any of the contents inside. So I have no idea what is in here. But be sure to check out Dave Durango's YouTube page. Be sure to check out his Patreon page. I'm going to post links of them links to both of them in my video description below, so you can access them right away there. So anyways, without further ado, let's crack this thing, and we will see what is inside. I guess we'll start right at the top. He's got this stuff packaged awesome. There's bubble mailer. There's probably going to be stuff that I don't even know what it is in here. But we've got all sorts of different wrapped packages. Tons and tons of stuff. So we'll try and go through this quickly, and then I'll probably comb through it a little bit more closely, because no one wants to watch an hour-long video. But these we'll save for a little bit for later. Some of this stuff may have been from a break I was in or something, but we will get started. So the first, we'll get some of this bubble mailer out of the way, put that back in the box. Look at this. First things first, the Colin Powell card. Fantastic. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Bowman. This is Bowman USA, but this is in the 1990. It's 91. The Bowman 91 design. So that's the Colin Powell. This is an awesome card right off the bat. Then we've got an Ivan Rodriguez rookie card. Fantastic right there. So Ivan Rodriguez. Let's make sure my camera's nice and zoomed in on this stuff. I'm getting a lot of, there we go. There we don't go. Ivan Rodriguez. By the way, I've got this new camera, and the one thing it hates doing is focusing. So, but anyways, there's the Ivan Rodriguez. It'll take us all night if I worry about focus. So, then we've got a bunch. We'll flip through some of these. There's a Ryan Sandberg with the bat too. That's really cool. Put this one aside. Little Rhino. Neon Deion Sanders. Jay Buhner. So we'll flip through these fairly quickly. There's the Eddie Murray with the bats in 90. Bud Black, now coaches. One of the better coaches in baseball now. Ellis Burks. And look at that. There's a David Justice. This is I'm pretty sure it's a second-year Justice. But there's a David Justice right there. Kurt Miller. Perry. Royce Clayton. Fantastic set from the early 90s. This was right before the 1992 release, which became extremely popular. Look at that. There's a Chuck Finley, one of my favorite players growing up. In fact, I think I remember sending this exact card to Chuck Finley to sign, and then of course I never got it back when I was a little. There's a Bobby Witt who now has his son. There's Julio Franco. Bobby Witt's son is a top-rated prospect in baseball now, and a lot of people are going after his cards. So that was a quick look at the Bowman. You guys, there's a ton of stuff in here. There's some packs. Dave Durango, thank you for sending all this. Dave is actually a really nice guy. When you watch his channel, you kind of very quickly kind of learn his personality. Forrest Whitley, that's a nice one. Abraham Toro on the hook. So this is going to be Topps Heritage Minor League. This is 2019, down in the Topps 1970 design. So that is an Abraham Toro here. His rookie card is in Topps Series 1 2020. And the Forrest Whitley, this is a nice Forrest Whitley as well. So I'm going to package up a couple of these. And it looks like, let's see if we got anything else in here. Got Acevedo, Sigler, Mitchell White, Peters, Santana. There's a Dustin May on the Drillers. So another nice prospect card. So this is the minor league. And look at this. There's a Gavin Lux prospect card. So just fire, Dave. These are some, the Topps Heritage Minor League was filled with a bunch of prospects in 2019. Let's see who else we got. Logan Allen, Weathers, Owen Miller. That's a nice one. Esteury Ruiz, Owen Miller, the Mackenzie Gore. Very cool. Then we've got another Mackenzie Gore and a Seth Beer. So fantastic cards out of there. Then as we keep going, let's see, do we want to get into, let's see, I think I saw, well here, we'll do some more of the Bowman 90. So you guys, if you want to join a fantastic Patreon, I've opened a few Patreon packs. I actually have a Patreon myself. Ooh, look at that. I got the gum. That was the gum that you heard fall. No way do I eat the gum. I am not like those people that like to eat the gum. I'm pretty sure this was from, I'm pretty sure these Bowman cards were from a break that I bought into. But if you want to join a sweet Patreon page, I do Patreon myself. I've opened a few Patreon I've opened a few Patreon packages from other people, and I can tell you right now that this is one of the nicer Patreon packages that I have seen. And then not only, especially for the price, go on there. He's got a few different tiers, and you can kind of see what tiers fit your budget. But I'm pretty sure that for any one of these, there's a nice Alan Trammell. I'm pretty sure that for any one of these tiers, and there's a Paul Molitor, that you would be more than happy with what you receive back. And plus, knowing that you're giving it to a guy like Dave Durango will make it all the better. So I'm going to move this just to kind of get us cleaned up here a little bit. So we've got some packs here. This looks like some fun stuff. This looks like it might be some break stuff. So we'll get into that in a second. But I want to see what's over here, because this is the stuff that like I said, there's probably going to be something that I don't know exactly what it is. And this is why I like watching his channel. Every time you watch Dave Durango's channel, you might find something you've never seen before. And then you go, I don't even know where he finds this stuff, but he finds it. And here is one of those examples. So this is Diamond Debut, Dunedin Blue Jays Class A, Jose Sylvia. Let's see. These are, look at, there's a Michael Tucker. Hold on. So I think I'm even backwards on this. So these are the action pack. These are really thick cards. It's almost like they're folded in half. And when I say folded in half, like if you look at them, it's like there's a wrap on them. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I can pick that up on camera. But anyways, here's a Tyron Hill, Makedo Suzuki, Terrell Wade, Robert Ellis. Who is this going to be? Trot Nixon. Franchise gem. So these are action packed. Let's see what year these are. Mark Newfield. These are from 1994. Franchise gem. James Baldwin. Gabe White. Alex Ochoa. Chad Motola. Derek Lee. That's not a bad one right there. Derek Lee ended up being a pretty good player. Jeff Granger. Chan Ho Park for the Dodgers. Another nice one right there. By the way, and these are like 3D printed. These are really cool cards. Marshall Bays, Michael Tucker. Michael Tucker was a huge prospect at one time. Let's move some of these. We're going to move these up here. Tucker. We'll put Chuck Finley here. We're going to put Chuck Finley up here. We've got more of these action packed right here. And look at this. We've got the Michael Jordan. So this was actually part of a break that I bought into. So he did mix a break and the Patreon package. But look at this. There's the Jordan. There's the Nigel Wilson. Let's put Jordan up here. So Jordan baseball. That out. Let's see if I can get this done there. These are really neat cards. Nigel Wilson. Go kind of fast through here. Derek Lee. Kevin Millar. Zuki, Gabe White. These are not easy cards to flip. Franchise gem. James Baldwin again. Johnny Damon. There's a nice Johnny Damon action packed. Butch Haskey. Then I too remember this in the break. There's the two Johnny Damons. Then we had this, which looked like, oh my goodness, there's this crazy gold card. And then what you do is you figure out there is just a checklist on the back. The checklist might be one of the nicest cards in the set. James Baldwin. And then we've also got two Michael Jordans. So not one, but two Jordans. Very cool. So then we've got, let's open some packs here. Let's do this. So this is going to be Patreon. And look at this, guys. Right on top, we've got a couple packs. And also a Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie debut. Very cool. Let's put this guy up here. And look at this, guys. This is a, holy smokes. Is this thing actually, it is. This is insane. If this is really what I think it is, I'm going to go nuts. So one of my PCs is Tim Salmon. This is a Tim Salmon rookie card, which I do have the card. But what I don't have, and I can't tell if this is a legitimate signature or what's going on, but either way, I'm pretty sure it is. It's a clean signature. That is definitely a Tim Salmon signature. So this is a Tim Salmon rookie card. So when he asked me what my PCs were for my Patreon, when I signed up to be a Patreon, I said, I collect Angels, and I've always collected Tim Salmon because Tim Salmon was an Angel lifer. I grew up watching Tim Salmon. Now I watch Trout. And Salmon, when he won the World Series in 2002, it was so awesome that he finally won it. And this is a Tim Salmon signed rookie card. For a lot of you guys out there that might not know who Tim Salmon is, go look at his stats. Tim Salmon played for the Angels, leads the Angels organization in a lot of different hitting categories. Him and Garrett Anderson, who is another great Angel. So we've got the Tim Salmon. And then look at this. We've got Tim Salmon This is going to be the Ted Williams Legacy card, and this will be from 1994. Another one from 94, the Tim Salmon Legion of Boom, which look at that card. This card is like a 3D. I don't know if we can catch that on camera. This is a really cool. I've never seen this card before. Who makes this? This is going to be, and look at that. That is, well, it says 8 out of 12. I don't know if that's 12 in the set. If it's 8 out of 12, this is exactly why I like Durango's channel. You will always see something new. So let's take a look. I'm having a hard time reading that, but it looks like 1996. So that's a nice one. Here's Fleer Ultra. What year is this again? It's been a while since I've seen this. This is 1995. Here's the Pro Cards Tim Salmon. Very cool Tim Salmon right there. And then a gold foil Tim Salmon, Rookie of the Year, 1993. Really cool card right here. And there's the silver version of it. So he told me that he was going to do a few Tim Salmon cards. So I, as a Tim Salmon fan, love it. Thank you very much, Dave. And then we've also got a couple packs in here. We'll open these up real fast. So here is Leaf Draft, and this is 2019. This is football. So we will see. I do follow football. I don't collect a ton of football, only because I'm too busy spending money on baseball. But I do watch football. I like football, and I do have a few football cards. And I do know that Leaf Draft, well, hold on. Let's open this pack the right way. Let's see. So we've got Darrell Henderson, Myles Gaskin. It looks like we're going to have a Trayvon Williams, and this is going to be a parallel. Now, like I said, I don't know a ton about football. This is not a numbered parallel. So this is a gold Trayvon Williams. And Jarrett Stidham. And look at that, a Drew Lock. So there's a Drew Lock. That's actually a very nice one right there. All-American. Pretty sure he was drafted, let's see. He was a first rounder. We'll put Drew Lock in a quick sleeve here. The Trayvon Williams is actually a good one too. So we'll put him, let's see. We've built a nice little card garden here, which we tend to do on this channel. Then we've got USA Basketball Skybox. Not exactly sure what we pull out of here. I'm assuming, based upon the year, this looks like it would have been 1990. Let's see. Who are they showing? Oh, yeah, this is definitely the Magic Johnson. This is our Dream Team. Dream Team was 92, right? Pretty sure. Yep, 1992. So here we go. Chris Mullins. Magic on Mullen. Hold on. Magic on Mullen. Chuck Daly. There's Chuck. Oh, man. Look at, and there's Irvin Magic Johnson. Nice Irvin right there. There's a Larry Bird. There's the John Stockton. All of these guys Hall of Famers, which is awesome. There's Charles Barkley. And David Robinson, the Admiral. So very cool. Basically just a plethora of Hall of Fame basketball players on the Dream Team. And that is really cool as well. And then finally we've got, well, actually not finally. I've got a couple quick more little hits out of here. And this is probably from a break. So let's take a look, because this is Topps Tier 1. So it looks like I had, we'll see. I'm not sure exactly what I had in this. Manny Machado, Verlander, Jackie Robinson. Now on these you want to look for Class 1, Class 2, Class 3. I'm pretty sure these are all, this is a Class 2 Verlander. Manny Machado, Class 1. So Class 2, I think Class 2 and Class 3 are kind of what you're looking for. There's a Jackie Robinson, Class 1. And a Giancarlo Stanton. This is a Class 3 So there's a nice one. And look at, here's a Giancarlo Stanton black parallel. I don't think that's numbered, but it is limited. And that is a class 1 as well. So that's a nice one. Luis Severino, Hideki Matsui. And we're going back to our sporting news. This is Michael King. Then we've got Michael King black. And this will be numbered 13 out of 50. And this is on the Rail Riders. Michael King. I'm assuming I'm trying to remember Michael King. This is a numbered card, so I'll put that in a top loader. Let's see if it says what team. Yankees in 2018. He won minor league. MILBY is the fans' choice for top starter in the minors. So Michael King looks like he missed some of 2019. So hold on to that card because this one is one of those that in a year or two, maybe even 3, depending on how his big league career pans out, ends up being an awesome, awesome card. Then we've got a Yordan Alvarez. So as we open up Series 1, remember that there's a bunch of Yordan Alvarez cards already out there. So that's Yordan. And then it looks like we've got some tape here, and it looks like we might have a relic of sorts. Oh, yes, we do have a relic. And this, I remember when we pulled this. So this, guys, is a relic card out of Topps Gold label, and it is numbered 15 out of 50, and it is a Tony Gwynn game used memorabilia relic from Topps Gold label, which is a very high-end set. For those of you that maybe are newer to the channel or are newer to the hobby, Gold label will be out later this year. So a really nice gold label there, and the card garden continues to grow. And this is all due to Dave Durango on Patreon. All right, so we'll rip this open. This video is going to end up being an hour. But I'm really excited to do this video for you guys and to give Mr. Durango some love here. So I've got Brian Dozier. Look at this, Max Scherzer. This is a thick Max Scherzer right here. Let's do this. This is a Max Scherzer. This one is numbered 56 out of 99. So really sweet. And I think this is going back to the Patreon package. So this is 56 out of 99. I almost want to get this in a sleeve somehow. That is a really nice, this is Panini Spectra 2019. So just, it's freaking thick card. Should lean up against here nicely. Then we've got a Juan Soto 2019 Topps Stadium Club, my favorite set for artistic value every year. Just the photography, look at that. A sweet Juan Soto. This is 2019. There's Strasburg. There's Trey Turner. Here's a Carter Keyboom, a Ryan O'Hearn, a George Brett. And I think this George Brett, I can't remember. Is that 68? So when you get, there's a Bo Jackson, and that one is a 68 as well. So no, for a second there, that's the whole thing about Topps Stadium Club. You might think that they're short prints. Every one looks like a short print. There's more Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson, one of my favorite players growing up, still one of my favorite football players of all time. Brad Keller rookie card. There's an Alex Gordon. Then we've got Salvador Perez. Salvi. Warp Speed, Billy Hamilton. And look at this to end it all off. There's a Ryan O'Hearn rookie card auto Ryan O'Hearn likes to sign his name really, really small, apparently. So anyways, you guys, that is the break. And this is Dave Durango's Patreon package. And keep in mind, he's got all sorts of different levels, so his Patreon fits any budget. Now, some of this stuff comes from a break, but I can tell you that the Tim Salmon cards, I can tell you that there are plenty of things that we open here that were not part of breaks and that were definitely part of his Patreon package. But he held on to kind of some stuff that I'd bought into for a while, which is awesome. So it all showed up in like one big Christmas Day package, and now I have it all. And this is great. I think there was like 3 or 4 breaks in here, plus the Patreon package. Check out Dave Durango's Patreon package. And with that, guys, we're going to wrap this video up because this one's kind of gone a little long. I hope you guys will check out Dave Durango's Patreon package. I hope you guys will hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we do all sorts of videos like this. And with that, guys, I'm going to sign off. Have a good day.